It's been 1 week since the Christian Workers Union, as the bargaining agent for the Stevedores, has put the Ministry of Labour on notice of strike action as a result of an impasse in negotiations with Port of Belize Limited. And so today, they organized the rally to send a message to GOB and the port.
Our message is like the song says, solidarity. Solidarity for Stevedores, solidarity for the entire unionized Belize. Okay?
The issue at hand, we know that you guys have issued a 21-day notice of strike action as is set out by the law. Let's talk about that.
We had no choice than to issue the notice of strike because on the other side we have no one to negotiate with. There was a time when we sat at the table to negotiate, the port was not there. We can't talk to ourselves. We've waited for the ministry to come in. They've been slow, and I say it's a lukewarm response that we continue to get. And as Belizean, as Stevedores, as workers participating in the democracy of this country, we deserve better than that. Or Stevedores deserve better than that.
The dispute between Stevedores and the port is over what C.W.U says is PBL's refusal to abide by the Essential Services Arbitration Tribunal award that was handed down on January 27, 2022. The port has said that the strike notice is unreasonable and that it is based on the union's misconceived interpretation of the ruling. C.W.U President Lenora Flower says that there was loss experienced by the Stevedores and the quantum needs to be determined.
The award says compensation for the loss, and there has been a loss. They keep saying there is no redundancy. The letter said there is a loss of income. That is all we want them to recognize. They have recognized that, but they failed to do the next step, abide by what the ESAT has decided.
What is the amount that the Stevedores are claiming? Do you know?
That is to be negotiated. That is why the ESAT said come back to the table and negotiate an award. The port has failed to act on the ESAT. There is certain award that they should respond to. They have flatly refused. The tribunal has given its directive and they have flatly decided that they will not abide by it. It would appear that the government, who is supposed to have the back of the people, is also not stepping up to do what it's supposed to do. So we need to do what is under the law and give the 21 days.
Flowers says that while the ministry had acknowledged receipt of its notice, it was only until today, 7 days later, that the Labour Commissioner reached out to the union.
We got an email to say that the notice has been forwarded to the minister and he's aware of our notice. Well, we know Saturday, Sunday. Monday we expected a response from the minister. From the government, there has been nothing. Like we see on this side, it has been crickets. It has been completely silent. Now today, when we come out for the peace rally, there was a physical person coming over here to say the LC wants to speak to us. We were blown away by that approach. It's quite unorthodox. But like I said to her, you can take, this is on record, we see it as nothing else than a lukewarm approach to something, to a situation that is untenable.
Although a number of police officers were on the ground, the event was without incident.
I speak on behalf of the police. I would not dare to do that, but maybe they're protecting us. We will say thank you for that. Sing for an additional time, but we knew that it would probably not be afforded to us. It's just that we got off to a late start. But we're going to move to a new location and we're going to continue with the peaceful rally.
14 days left to go. Will all parties return to the negotiating table or will Stevedores go on strike at the end of the month? Duane Moody for News 5.